botanical garden. It's kind of sprinkling a little bit here, but it already looks like it's gonna be pretty. I'm excited. And they did like an Alice in Wonderland theme, so it's been really cool. Like, for example, look, they're like little hearts. I made it to Atlanta. Oh, I guess I'll do like a little recap of the day. My allergies started acting up on the plane here. Like, literally my nose like got tickly, and then it kept getting more and more tickly, and then I sneezed a few times and it was a wrap. It was over. Like, now I have a full-blown allergy attack. I got here at about 5 p.m. got the rental car. Man, it is a journey to get from the airport to the rental car like place. Anyway, got the rental car and they messed up because they put me in this truck. Boy, I drive a Toyota Corolla. I don't be driving trucks like that, you know. So I'm whipping it around, but I can't park this thing. I'm not getting the right angles. I'm not doing something right, clearly, because I cannot park it. So I'm like gonna be the guy that parks all the way in the middle of nowhere just so everybody else can leave me alone. And luckily you could do that here in Atlanta. There's space to park. There's places to park. I couldn't imagine driving this in California. Couldn't imagine. It just wouldn't work. So yeah, I forgot my bonnet, so I'm just gonna braid it up and hope for the best. Well, I did already braid it up, so now I'm just hoping for the best. So today when I landed, I got the rental car. See, this is how my ADHD works. I just like have a random thought, I have to say it, and then I go back to the story. Anyway, got the rental car. Then immediately went to the Ponce, I don't know how you guys want to say it, Ponce City Market. Got some food there, ate some sushi, and then immediately after that went to the botanical garden because that closed at 9. So I wanted to just fit everything in before checking into the hotel, so I ended up going there. They have a $5 off military discount. Woo! Yeah, so I got my discount, walked around it for about an hour and a half, I would say. It was almost an hour and a half. I was just walking around, and then took some cool pictures of like what was there. It was really cool. Luckily the rain had stopped, so it was raining, like it was heavily raining when I got here, and then it kind of stopped, thank goodness, because I hate being out there in the rain getting my clothes all wet. Anyway, then came back to the hotel, and honestly, I'm just so tired. It is 11 o'clock at night, and I am tired, which I didn't think I would be because Atlanta's ahead of California, so I thought I'd still be like up and ready to go, but no, the allergies said F you. And so I'm tired, and tomorrow I'm like planning out the day, and I'm like, I got to go, you know, I have to go. So I'm gonna wake up probably at 7, and then I want to leave by 8, so that, and nothing, this is what's weird to me, like hardly anything over here opens early. Like in California, things open so early. Like if it opens late, it's weird, you know, like I consider late like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Everything over here doesn't open until 9 or 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. Sorry, 9 or 10 a.m. Like, what? They're just on a different level. So I guess I won't eat breakfast like that early in the morning. So what I'm gonna do is I'm staying in Buckhead area, and I want to go to the MLK National like Historic Park area place. So I'm gonna go there, but that doesn't open till 9. And also this restaurant, or this like brunch breakfast place I want to go to, called something a Milk and Honey, the Real Milk and Honey, that's what it's called. So I'm gonna go there. Again, doesn't open till 9, so I want to leave here by 8, go to the MLK place, and then that's on the way to the Milk and Honey place. Go to the MLK place, probably walk around there for however long it takes, and then go stop at the Milk and Honey place. What really drew me to this place was their peach cobbler oatmeal. I'm so excited to eat it. I want to try it so bad. I love peach cobbler, but I hate making it. Like well, not that I hate making it, I just don't like cooking or baking for myself. I like what other people do it. So I'm gonna go eat some peach cobbler oatmeal. I'm so excited. It's gonna be like my morning, and then I also am gonna drive to Savannah tomorrow. So whenever that ends, I'm hoping to leave here by 11. 12, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I should get to Savannah by 3. I may be able to hit up the Winslow. Is it called Winslow? I don't know. I need to look up, like, this is all different things that I've like never heard of really, so I need to look this up. I think it's Winslow. Wormslow? I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna look it up and go over there, but I think they close at 4:45, so I really gotta like get there, you know what I'm saying? And now that they give me a truck, we're flooring it. Just kidding. Anyway, so yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be between Atlanta and Savannah. I heard like it's like more pretty and willowy trees over there. Like they all kind of droop, and I don't know, I saw pictures and it's cute. So I want to go over there. And then after that, not after that, but the day after, I'm gonna wake up and then do some stuff. I might go visit a plantation. Don't know if I'll have time or what yet, but I might go do that and then drive to Charleston. So I'm gonna end my trip in Charleston. So again, I haven't been to any of these parts of the United States. Like, I am a California girl through and through, but I do have like family members and ancestry that, you know, stem from over here. So I'm like, I guess I'll go, you know, I guess I'll come visit, I guess I'll come see what it's like. But so far so good. So far everybody's been nice. The weather's kind of whack compared to California so far, but I think I did come, that's my own fault. I came at probably, I think, the worst time to come. Summer, like rainy, muggy season. So that's on me. I'll put that on me. But California doesn't have this like ever, so it's gonna, I don't even know what I'm gonna wear tomorrow. The weather's really gonna decide what I wear, and I have a feeling I'm gonna see like 3 different seasons tomorrow. I think that's it. I had a headache earlier and now it's going away, so thank goodness, because if I have a headache before I go to sleep, I won't be able to go to sleep. So I took some Advil and it's finally kicking in. I'm drinking more water. And I'm ending the day. I can't wait for all the food tomorrow. Good night. Okay, here's my little outfit of the day. Pretty sure I got this shirt from Shein, but it's cute because it has these little like chain straps. Goes with the chain gold necklace here. Just a white belt because that's all I brought with me. Denim shorts that I got from Target. And obviously Nikes. I like to be comfortable. I like to wear sneakers. Got my little coffee, got my walking shoes on. One thing about me is if it's in the walking distance, I'm going to walk it. I'm not trying to take this big old Ram truck out here on these streets. Time to walk. I think that's the one thing the Army has like instilled in me. I'll say just me, but I'll walk anywhere. Usually when you're on post, you have to walk most places anyway, especially being a trainee. So we would walk to the schoolhouse, walk to the PX, walk to do anything. So here I am, 8 years later, still walking to do anything. Right now it's 95 and humid as a mug. And I'm out here walking. All I need is a little beverage and we're good to go. Made it to Savannah. I just got out the shower and wow, it's hot and muggy out here. I thought Atlanta was bad. It's even muggier out here. I drove about 4 hours from Atlanta to here. I checked into my hotel. They were super nice. It's valet parking and everybody here has been super friendly. The staff, I got a drink at the bar and we were just yapping it up for like an hour. So super chill, super friendly. I walked around for a few miles. So I went to get a souvenir for myself and my collection. And then I walked to, I don't know what the square is called, but it's like, it starts with a C, like CH something or other square. And apparently that's where they filmed part of Forrest Gump. And then from there, I walked to Forsyth Park. Again, I think the river, or the fountain is where they also filmed some of Forrest Gump. So yeah, I just walked around there. Unfortunately, the fountain was not operable. There's like literally no water in there. The fountain's not even there anymore. Like there's not even that centerpiece. So that was a little disappointing, but that's okay. Everything else was pretty. All the trees were really pretty. I think they call it, is it Spanish moss? I think that's what it's called, where it like droops down and there's like, I don't know, it's pretty. So that's it. I'm checked out for the night. Probably just gonna chill. It's 8:30. I know I'm an old woman, but I really wanted to do like black owned things during this trip, and I asked the bartender and I was like, is there any black owned cafes, bars? And he's like, not really out here in Savannah, it's more in Atlanta. And I was like, oh, that's so disappointing. So I'm just gonna chill until tomorrow. I guess I'll go see the Wormslow plantation. I know that's not the name of it. It's like Wormslow Historical Site, but it's a plantation, period. I'm only seeing it because I haven't seen one, being from California, so we don't just have these over there. So I'm gonna go see that tomorrow. I hate that I have to give them money for it, but I would have had to do the same thing for any of the other plantations as well, so here we are. But yeah, I really was hoping for more black-owned things, and even when I looked it up, so I googled it, and like one of the first ones was like something in rye, Asher and rye, I don't even know. But then you dig further, so you type in black-owned cafes or black-owned whatever in Atlanta or in Savannah. The number one thing that came up was this restaurant. You look for, or not restaurant, cafe. Then you go and you're like, the style's not really like, well, this is my thought process. I was like, ooh, this style's not really giving black-owned. Not saying that there's like a style for black-owned, but it just was giving like, no, I'm not even gonna say it, but anyway, it just wasn't giving what it needed to give. And so I looked up their Instagram. Y'all, the owners are white. I just wanna know, like, did they pay Google? I'm sure they didn't, but I'm like, why would they be the number one thing that pops up? It's clearly a white family that owns this, which is whatever, that's good for them, but it's not like what I wanted for this trip. So a little disappointed, you know, like, don't misguide people. If they're not black owned, they're not black owned. And if you scroll further down, there were a couple that Google marked as black owned, like they claimed they were black owned. And so I'm like, okay, so they should be the first ones that pop up in Google, not this white family's cafe. But anyway, I don't run Google, so I don't know. But yeah, so we'll go probably, well, we'll try to check out one of their cafes tomorrow. And then tomorrow I head to Charleston. So yeah, that concludes my day. I think I've been here, this is day 2. Tomorrow will be day 3. Let's see, Friday. Yeah, tomorrow will be day 3. Okay, so I'm gonna charge this little camera and take you on the rest of the ride. Good night. Another outfit of the day. This I got at, I think, TJ Maxx or Marshall's, one of those. Same boat as yesterday. I forgot where I got these pants. Probably American Eagle, because they're like the only pants that fit me. Let's check. Yeah, that looks like American Eagle. Okay. And the Birks. I'm at the Wormslow Historic Site, and it is hot. Like yesterday was hot and muggy. Today, I don't know, it feels a little different today. Like I had to put some sunscreen on for real. Anyway, and there's a heat advisory. But anyway, out here walking, got my water, and I'm at the Wormslow Historic Site. This little walk is really peaceful. Unfortunately, you know, it got taken from the Native Americans by this, I think the Joneses family. It's been in their family for 8 generations now. And it's in the first few generations of the Joneses, it started as a plantation, and then they kind of moved it over the years to more of a historic site. It is pretty. here is my third and final like full day here. I'm now in Charleston. I drove from Savannah to Charleston today, like this afternoon. So I started my day in Savannah. I ended up going to the Wormslow historic site. So it started off as Native American land. It was bought by, or sorry, it wasn't even bought, I don't even think. I really don't know, but it was acquired. It was acquired by this guy, Oglethorpe or Oglethorpe, I don't know. It's some founder here. And then he then sold that to the Joneses, I think it's the Joneses. Anyway, it's been in their family line for 8 or so generations, so they still have it. And basically you pay $12 to see this really like beautiful mile-ish long row of trees. Yeah. Yeah, you can't even see the house or the plantation house or the fort or whatever it wants to be at all, because they're still there, like it's still theirs. So yeah, you're paying $12 to see this site, or like to see this row of trees. And I guess I get it from a business standpoint, but the thing is, it's like, it was like over 90 degrees today, and I don't even know the humidity, but I mean, they do have trains to shuttle you down and back, but I'm paying $12 to take, I didn't do it, but other people did, right? I walked it because I'm like, I'm gonna get my $12 worth out of this, and if I got 2 legs that still work, I'm still gonna walk. So I didn't I just like, so you're gonna pay $12 to get shuttled down a mile and then back? I guess. I walked it. I walked down and then walked back. It took some cool pictures, but again, like, I feel like that's something you just like, it should be free and you can just walk up to it and be like, oh wow, that's pretty, and then go about your day. But like, that turned into like a whole workout that like I had to pay $12 for. That was like the most expensive mile I ever had to do. Anyway, and I drove down here to South Carolina. I'm staying in Charleston, and basically I came here, I refreshed a little bit, and then I was so hungry because I didn't stop to have lunch. So I came all the way here. I was so hungry. I stopped at, I think it's called Bourbon and Bubbles. That was so good. So I had, one, it's Sunday, so they were offering half off sparkling wines and 25% off their appetizers. So I ended up getting caviar deviled eggs. Really good. It was my first time trying caviar, and to be honest, I don't understand the hype around them. Why are they so expensive? I didn't taste anything. Like, maybe I had a cheap kind of caviar. I have no idea how this works, but why is it so expensive? Because it didn't add any flavor really to it. Like, it was decent. I've had better deviled eggs, but I feel like the caviar itself was more just like adding texture instead of adding flavor, which, whatever, that's fine. But why is caviar so expensive? I don't get it. Maybe I need to try another one. Don't know. But for my main meal, I had the truffle lobster ravioli. That was really good. They drenched it in sauce. Like, I love a restaurant that drenches their pastas in sauce. Oh, like, and then they gave me a spoon, boy. I slurped all of it up. Anyway, it was really good. Finished it clean. Done. No leftovers. None. And then for my wine, I had 2 glasses. I had 2 glasses of Moscato d'Asti. So that was really good. It was so fresh and clean and crisp. I know it's not supposed to go with pasta, like that's not the pairing, but I don't care. I like my wine sweet and sparkling, and I like pasta, so I combine them because that's what I want to do. Oh yeah, so I got my car from the valet almost immediately. I felt bad because I was like, I know I just had you park it, but also I need that bag. So I go down, further down, I want to say Market Street, but I'm not sure. I think it's called Market Street, because there's Meeting Street and then there's Market Street. I think I took both, but I don't know which one's which. I wanted to see the Rainbow Row, so I went and saw Rainbow Row. I needed to get some souvenirs, like, because I have a shot glass collection, so these last two, so Georgia and this one, will finish a whole, like, collection of, I don't know how many there are in that box, maybe 24, so it's like a shadow box, so that will complete that, and it's perfect timing, because then I leave for med school, and it'll be completed and finished, and that's like, oh, I love when things just have an ending. It's beautiful. I saw the Rainbow Row, which again, it was just one of those things where it's like overhyped. Like, I was like, okay, I thought it'd be more like on a side street. It was like on the main street, and then everybody's there trying to take selfies and pictures. Like, it is a main attraction. It looks really cool. I do wish I maybe have done like a tour where they talked more about it, and I could just Google it too, but it was kind of like, I didn't have like a tour, so I just walked up there and I was like, oh, we're here, snap a picture, and then okay, let's go. Like, there's not any like thing to read about it. There's no picture or mural. Like, it was just buildings that are painted different colors. Okay, got my picture, let's go. So then after that, I was like, okay, there's Folly Beach, which I had randomly seen on Google. I don't even know if it was recommended to me or not. So I went to Folly Beach, and that I enjoyed. I walked all the way to the water, because I'm from California, so I get the Pacific Ocean water. I needed to try this. I think it's the Atlantic Ocean water. My 85 degrees. The water was 85 degrees. That's like, oh, that's so perfect. It's perfect. That is exactly how I want my water. I dipped my toes in, and then I went onto the pier. I sat down and just kind of watched the waves. Like, if I was just like a beach day, you know, like if it was a beach day, oh, this would have been the perfect day for it. There was no rain. The weather was just, oh, it was perfect for a beach day. And everybody and their mama was there. So yeah, everybody thought so as well. It was really fun. I always enjoy the beach. So ending my day at the beach is like, it can't get any better than that. That was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And I came back to the hotel. And the hotel gave me they give us free drinks at the bar. So I collected my little free drink. It was pretty good. Not as sweet as I wanted, but very refreshing. So after a long day of just being out there in the hot sun, it was a really nice, solid ending to the day. That's been Charleston so far. Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna go to a black-owned coffee shop, more on the northern side of Charleston, and then I'm gonna go to the Magnolia Plantation. Hopefully that's giving a little bit more than the Winslow one was. It looks like there is more to it. It is more expensive, which I'm like, okay. They do offer a military discount though, so I'll be going over there. I think they do like a train ride, there's gardens, like there's other things to it, and there is a house tour, but I think that's extra money. Like, don't even get me started on how greedy people are these days, but whatever. So I don't know if I'll tour the house, even though that's kind of what I wanted to do, was tour the house. So I don't know why it has to be an addition, but I don't know. Should I pay extra stupid money to go see a house that, whatever. I'm not gonna get into it. I'll go do that. I don't know how long I'm gonna be there, but I kind of want to fill my day up at like right up until I have to turn in my rental car and then head home. So it opens at 9, so I plan on getting there like right at 9 when it opens. One, it'll be cooler, and two, hopefully a less amount of people. Oh, actually, it's Monday tomorrow, so there shouldn't be a lot of people at all. There's this black-owned like barbecue shop. I think it's called Rodney Scott's Barbecue. So I want to go try that before I then head home. Kind of sad it's ending, but also I've done dang near everything I came to do. So there was a few spots in Savannah that I wish I had more time to see, but you know, you win some, you lose some. I only had, I think, a whole 24 hours there, so I could only do so much. That's the end of my night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So it is my last like half day here. This morning I woke up and went to the Magnolia Plantation and Gardens. That was pretty interesting actually. So I started off with the house tour, which was actually the third house that's been on the property. I guess the first one that was built at like a location just like a few yards away was struck by lightning. So the roof, and it went through the interior, like it ruined the interior of the house and the roof. So then they built one, you know, a few yards in the other direction. And then that one got burned down when they were burning down all the Confederate and plantation homes back during the Civil War. So I'm just like, karma, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, so then there's the third home here. After the Civil War and everything, they stopped, like, well, I don't know, they didn't really get into that part of it, so I don't know when exactly they stopped having slaves, or maybe I just don't remember. But basically after the Civil War, they then changed it to, well, one, they had to give up most of the property. So 3/4 of the property itself, like the whole like land and all of that, was actually given back to the government. So they had to get rid of 3/4 of everything. So that meant like all of the land that they were using to have crops and everything was given back to the government. So they didn't have land for slaves to work in the first place. But what they did have still was the gardens. So the gardens was actually maintained, manned, and everything by the last name Leach. He had the last name Leach. It was in 1920. So this guy Leach and his family kind of helped maintain all the gardens on the grounds. And when I say gardens, it's not so much like what you think, like a manicured garden with like a sectioned off spaces for flowers and everything. It's like the land itself is the garden, if that makes sense. It's called a romantic garden, to where nature is supposed to just do its thing and like kind of grow how it needs to grow. Like obviously paths and everything are maintained and kept up, and then like things got planted if they need to be planted, or you know, things like that. So it's more of like letting nature be the garden instead of it being like a manicured French garden basically. So the Leach family, who was a black family, actually still maintains, like they're the head maintainers, I guess. I don't know the proper like name for their jobs, but they are like the ones who run and maintain the property. And so I guess in that sense it was a little rewarding, not rewarding, but it made me feel a little better giving them money, because then I know that money is somehow, you know, paying for this Leach family to help maintain the gardens and everything. And so I'm like, at least it's going to a black person, you know, at least it's going to somebody. And he has quotes in some of the speeches that some of the guides were giving. He talked to a lot of the guides, and it's their choice to, you know, stay and remain here and work. He sees it as he is helping maintain the beauty that his ancestors, you know, laid down for the grounds, and all of our ancestors kind of laid down the foundation of the land. And so it's like he finds it honorable to help maintain its beauty. He is choosing to keep it in the family and choosing to work there and choosing to kind of help maintain this property still. So you know what, shout out to the Leach family for continuing to do that. So yeah, I feel a little bit better that now I know where my money is going a little bit. Even I don't know how much he's getting paid. I don't know, you know, what the compensation is. I know some of it's going to him. You know, he is getting paid. So yeah, that was a really cool experience. And then from there I went to this place called Rodney Scott's Whole Hog Barbecue. So they it's a barbecue joint. It was really good. It's a really good black owned barbecue joint. So if you're ever in Charleston, it's on King Street. So head on over. I googled it. So again, there's not a lot of spots there's not as many spots as I thought there were gonna be that are black owned. And then the ones, there were more, but because today's Monday, some of them are closed. So I guess some of them are closed Sundays, some of them are closed Mondays. It's like a whole thing out here. You don't really find that in California, where things close on certain days, unless it's like Sunday. But yeah, so I was just happy that Rodney's was open today. And now it's time to drop off this big old bus of a rental car and head to the airport and go back home and face reality of life. So thank you for sticking with me throughout this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and drop a comment of 1, any suggestions for either Atlanta, Savannah, or Charleston, and 2, where should I go next? All right, bye.